Welcome to Everyday First Class. Who do you think you are? Welcome to Everyday First Class. I'm Joanna, and on this channel we are helping you make your life better every day. In this video, we are going to talk about the question, who do you think you are? Now typically, this question is used more like a statement to be judgmental and disempowering, to kind of tear somebody down if we feel like they're getting on too high of a horse. But honestly, I would like to turn this around and have us genuinely ask that question of ourselves. Well, who do I think I am? Because honestly, our answer to that question literally determines the course of our entire life. In 1960, Dr. Maxwell Maltz came out with a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. And even though this book came out 60 years ago, I just read it for the first time a few months ago. And as soon as I got done reading it, I started reading it again. Because this book literally explained my entire life to me. It's that powerful. So in this book, Dr. Maltz describes the self-image as like a subconscious autopilot. It's this collection of thoughts and beliefs we have about ourselves and our place in the world that is buried deep in our subconscious mind. And without us even knowing about it, this self-image is controlling everything that we do, from the way we do our hair and how we dress ourselves, to the kind of work that we do, to the kind of money that we make. This subconscious autopilot, known as the self-image, literally controls everything. If we have a self-image that says that we are successful no matter what, it doesn't matter what life throws at us. We will overcome. We will be successful in spite of any obstacle. On the other hand, if we have a disempowering self-image of failure, it doesn't matter what good fortune comes our way. Subconsciously, we will find ways to sabotage our success, no matter what our conscious mind actually desires. So, all of this is very interesting, right? But not very useful, unless you know how to change it. Well, the book goes into great detail on a variety of different ways to go about changing it. And I can't recommend this book enough to absolutely everyone who can read. Read it. And if you don't know how to read, learn how to read and then read this book. It's that fantastic. But I'm going to share with you 2 simple steps that I kind of gleaned from the book that I hope can help you. So the first step is that this faulty belief, whatever faulty belief you have that is impacting your self-image, has to be challenged. So we challenge this belief consciously, and when we begin to emotionally interact with that challenge to that belief, it starts to chip away at it a little bit. The subconscious mind does not like a situation in which it believes something that it now has evidence of not being true. So it starts on a mission to find out what the truth really is. So the second part to that is, once you have challenged this faulty self-image, you need to choose a positive and supportive belief to replace that old negative belief with. And then you have to repeat it to yourself over and over and over again, pounding it into your subconscious mind until finally it becomes part of your new and improved self-image. So I would like to share with you a story about how this actually happened to me in my life. So it starts when I was in kindergarten. No, literally it does. I was in kindergarten and I failed a math test. I circled the wrong number of choo-choo trains. Tragic, right? And it seems really inconsequential, but for whatever reason, that test and the response of my teacher, maybe some other adults in my life, gave me the subconscious belief that I was bad at math, that I just couldn't do it, I was terrible. And that belief followed me all the way through elementary school, middle school, high school. I got really good marks in every other subject and C's and D's in every math class. When I got to college, my math grades were so bad, I had to take a remedial math class before they would let me take college algebra. So I'm sitting in this remedial math class and I'm thinking, okay, I'm paying for this class. Out of my pocket, I'm freaking going to get an A. And I did. I buckled down. I decided that if I was shelling out my hard-earned cash for this class, then I was going to make the most of it. And I did. I got my A, and I kind of chipped away at that belief a little bit. It's like, well, I can't be that bad. I passed this class. So I had just a smidgen of confidence going into my college algebra class. Well, there I met a girl who was even worse off than me, and she and I started studying together. But it didn't take long before I was actually tutoring her. So I would learn the concepts in class, go home, go over them with myself, then go over them again with her, go back to class, go over the concepts again, and with each answer that I got right instead of wrong, that belief got challenged. And it got challenged hard, the further and further along in that class I got. So finally, at the end of the class, I got an A, and my friend that I was tutoring got a B, and we were both overjoyed. It almost doesn't make sense. It almost doesn't make sense that the very same person with the very same brain who got a D in geometry just 5 years or so later was the only student to get 100% on this one professor's business calculus test. And I even ended up getting a degree in business finance. Go figure. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense unless you understand the power of the subconscious mind, subconscious belief, and how it creates your self-image. So that is how I changed my self-image about math skills. And here's the really interesting thing. When I did that, I had no clue about the subconscious mind. Self-image, okay, isn't that what I see in the mirror? I had no clue. I didn't start studying that until many years later. So this works. Even if you have absolutely no clue what you're doing, it absolutely works. But the good thing is, when you do understand it and you do know how it works, then the power is squarely in your hands. And you don't have to create your life by accident anymore. No, you can create your life by design, by understanding and implementing changes to your subconscious mind and to your subconscious self-image. And the first thing you can do to start doing that is to constantly be asking yourself, who do I think I am? Who do you think you are? Your answer makes all the difference in the world. I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please hit that little red subscribe button, and of course the little bell, so that you will get notified every time I upload a new video and you could learn something to help make your life better every day.